Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. I
Yeah.
was listening to this podcast the other day and it got me thinking about some of the crazy things about space.
Oh, yeah. What kind of stuff?
Well, like just how old the universe is. 13.8 billion years, which is just, I don't even know.
Yeah, it's hard to wrap your head around, isn't it?
It really is. But then on top of that, to think that it's still growing, like it hasn't stopped expanding since the Big Bang.
And not only expanding, but expanding faster and faster.
Right. It's expanding faster than the speed of light. I mean,
Yeah.
how do scientists even figure that out?
It is pretty wild. I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. We're talking about measuring something that happened billions of years ago. Basically, scientists look at the light coming from really distant stars and galaxies, those that have been traveling for billions of years to reach us.
So they're like looking back in time.
Kind of. And the light tells us how fast things are moving apart. It's like the Doppler effect you hear with sound, how a siren changes pitch as it moves towards or away from you. Same principle, but with light. The light gets stretched out, it redshifts as the universe expands.
So by analyzing that redshift, they can calculate how fast the universe is expanding.
Exactly. And it turns out it's not slowing down. In fact, the expansion is accelerating. It's one of the biggest mysteries in cosmology today. What's driving that acceleration? Dark energy? We don't really know for sure.
See, this is why I need an expert here. Okay, so we've got this ancient, constantly expanding universe. So how much stuff is actually out there? I mean, is it mostly empty space?
Oh no, not even close. One fact that always blows my mind is that there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the Earth's beaches combined.
Seriously. Come on. How many we're talking? A gazillion.
More than a gazillion. Try a septillion. That's a one with 24 zeros after it. It's impossible to even picture that many stars.
That's just, I can't even. Okay, but what kind of stars are we talking about here?
All kinds. There's so much variety out there. You've got your massive red giants, hundreds of times bigger than our sun. And when they die, they go out with a bang, a supernova, leaving behind these incredibly dense objects called neutron stars.
Wait, neutron stars? I remember reading about those that are like unbelievably dense,
Oh,
right?
yeah, extremely dense. Imagine taking all the mass of the sun, which is already mind bogglingly huge, and squeezing it down to the size of a city. That's a neutron star.
So what would happen if like a tiny piece of a neutron star landed on Earth?
Well, tiny is relative. A teaspoonful of neutron star material would weigh billions of tons. So let's just say it wouldn't be pretty. The gravitational pull would be insane.
Yeah, maybe let's not do that. Okay, speaking of distances, it takes light over 4 years to travel to the nearest star, Proxima Centauri. So interstellar travel is kind of a no-go, right?
Well, with our current technology, yeah, it's definitely not a weekend trip. But who knows what the future holds? There are some really smart people working on concepts like warp drives and wormholes, which sound like science fiction but are based on real physics.
Okay, let's hope they figure something out soon. I mean, I'd love to see another star system up close.
The podcast also mentioned something about our galaxy, the Milky Way, colliding with another galaxy, Andromeda.
Ah, yes, the Great Galactic Collision. It's actually not as dramatic as it sounds. It's going to happen billions of years from now, and galaxies are mostly empty space.
So it's not like planets are going to be crashing into each other.
No, not really. It's more like a slow dance, where the two galaxies will gradually merge, their stars swirling around each other. And you know what? That kind of merging and mixing can actually lead to the formation of new stars.
Oh, wow. So it's like a cosmic renewal. That's amazing. It just makes you realize that we're part of something so much bigger than ourselves.
Hmm.
This whole universe is a pretty wild place. It's like every time we think we know something, there's a whole new layer of mystery to uncover.
And that's what's so exciting about it, right? There's always more to learn, more to explore. It makes you wonder, what else is out there? What other incredible things haven't we even imagined yet?
Exactly. And hey, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the universe, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more. We've got a whole universe of fascinating topics to explore, so come along for the ride.